Welcome to Security Check. Today we start the deck checks for the best deck of 2024 tournament, helped by us here in the channel in a little over a week.
Yeah.
Well, it's starting over a week.
Yeah, and it goes through the December again, one game in a day.
Yeah.
And
the first game will be held 2nd of December, and the last one will be 30th, and then we will have a giveaway for you, so stay tuned. Let's start with the champion of the first tournament held by us.
Yeah, it's the DarkKnightmon, and before we go to this, remember that these decks are not super refined, because some of them are like completely new decks or like new takes on the decks, and we haven't had time to actually test these out.
Yeah, some of them have a little bit.
Yeah, some have other like more testing than others, but like especially if the deck has many new cards or it's completely new, there will be like stuff that is not tested out. Yeah. But here's the DarkKnightmon, and DarkKnightmon gets a bye on the first round, so we will not be seeing this deck before the second round. And this was my take on the like new DarkKnightmon stuff. You can change things around and like play the different things, but this is what I came up with, and I'm using some of the new Lord Nightmon stuff with the Lord Nightmon Ace and the Fist of Athena, and of course Lord Nightmon X Antibody, which is a pretty good card.
Yeah, it really works in this deck if you get to set it up.
Yeah.
And then you have the new Ace here also, because it's a memory setter that has basically the same effect as the Kirihanen.
Yeah. Kirihanen is really good card also, because you can get like more memory than with memory setter, but the memory setter is good. And I think the old Nene is kind of mandatory to have, because it gives you the blocker to most of your stuff, so...
And your stuff floats, so you can just block and then float again, and that's really strong.
Yeah, and otherwise I'm playing mainly the like Skull Knightmons, and I'm only playing the old Deadly Axemon here. I'm not playing the... is it EX4? EX4 Deadly Axemon, because the... Lord Nightmons, for example, are not Twilight traded. Yeah. So you are like missing some of those with that. And the Deadly Axemon actually, I think it actually searches for Lord Nightmons also, because I think it
searches Nightmon or index.
Nightmon in name, because it's it's old card. Yeah. But this is what I came up with. I guess you could use the new Monitamon, but I really like the Searcher old Monitamon, so
yeah. Then the second match will be MagnaGarurumon facing TyrantKabuterimon, and MagnaGarurumon is one of these like really weird decks that Bandai was like, yeah, let's make this rainbow.
Yeah, and we wanted to show off like this MagnaGarurumon that is actually playing like the tamers it should be playing.
Yeah, and just like how Bandai invented it to be played.
Yeah, so
this might not be the best build or way to play this deck or the card, but like this is the way it was like supposed to be played. We wanted to take a look.
Yeah. Except I don't play more than one Beetlemon here, because I think the JP stuff is like the worst part of the deck you can play. So I have minimized them, but you need to play the JP because you need the black for your option. Yeah. So you need to have like certain combinations of things to play the option card. Yeah. And this is more like not turbo is not maybe the word, but you are trying to find enough stuff in trash and certain tamers on board to play your option and go to MagnaGarurumon for 3 and go to town from there. Or then you can, in the mid or late game, you can go to Susanamon Ace also, but with the option or otherwise. And I would, if I build MagnaGarurumon like a little differently, I did have a list for like basically full-on purple hybrid MagnaGarurumon with black base to give you the black color from there, and then you play like Koichis and the Takuya Kochis, so you can have the yellow from there, and then your base gives you the black, and then you can go from there. But this is like more Bandai version of the deck.
Yeah, and this is what we wanted to give a try. And then MagnaGarurumon is facing TyrantKabuterimon. This is just TyrantKabuterimon. There is nothing really that interesting except the Shivamon aces. Shivamon is nice ace, it's really strong.
And this is a good point to like remind everyone that we are using the limited special set cards in this tournament because we thought it would be because the limited set is coming in the middle of our tournament.
Yeah.
So it's like let's take those new cards and play with those also.
Yeah, so we have proxied the limited set cards. You can see the scramble also there to help out Tyrant to be a little cheaper.
Yeah, and you will see many of these scrambles in these deck lists because scrambles are probably the new like staples in many decks.
Yeah, but yeah, kind of basic TyrantKabuterimon in my opinion. Just swapped the Hercules and Shivamon and what's the one card? I'm missing the old ace for the deck. Crankuvagamon to Shivamon to have a little bit better control because it can bottom deck stuff if I remember correctly.
It does have removal, I think.
Yeah.
And it's again like immune to stuff.
Yeah, when it's suspended. So that's really strong. And yeah, nothing that special otherwise. What's your thoughts on these 3 decks today? And next 7 videos will be all of the rest of the deck checks, all of the 27 decks that you did not see today. I'll show you the bracket now so you can enjoy that.
You can see what we'll be playing against each other and you will see what decks will be in the tournament.
Yeah, I'm sorry for all of those whose favorite deck did not make the cut. I would have loved to have Royal Knights in here, but it's not like a legit deck nowadays. There is no Gammamon or Amphimon or anything like that. There is many decks missing, but we are only 2 people.
We are 2 people.
In tight schedule.
Yeah, tight schedule. There's at the most like 32 places in the tournament, and we decided to drop a couple to give us a little bit more breathing room. And like even if you call this the best deck tournament, it's not like all of them are not the absolutely best decks you can have. They are more like maybe something we just want to showcase here, or like give a like shout out and just play with some cards. I would have loved to see Phoenixmon here also, I guess, but like there are stuff, and at least I think the limited set formats future best decks probably most are here.
Yeah,
still represented.
I do think that also. But yeah, these were the decks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll have more coming. Remember to like and subscribe. Consider becoming a channel member to help us out and see the gameplay videos a day earlier than other people. And we will see you at the next video.
Bye.